There are two approaches that agents take to open houses, and I want to talk about how my approach is different. The first approach is one of those dirty secrets of the real estate industry, which is that most agents treat open houses as an opportunity for them, not an opportunity for their client. They're doing what we call prospecting. They're trying to find buyers who are looking in that neighborhood or that area or that price range, or they're trying to meet neighbors who potentially might be interested in selling their homes. And it's kind of underhanded, and I don't really like that approach. In those cases, the agents are doing things like having sign-in sheets so they can get buyers' information. And they'll say something along the lines of, we want to know who's going through the house, but the reality is it's for prospecting. And they'll also do things like door knock before the open house, where they're going to the neighbors and saying, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm hosting an open house, and if you know anybody who might be interested. What they're really doing is they're trying to tell the neighbors, hey, look, I'm really proactive, I'm working hard, you should hire me to sell your house. Those are kind of the tricks that a lot of agents use, and I just don't like those tricks. I'm not a trick kind of person. My approach to an open house is there's a very small chance that we're going to sell your house at an open house, and I let everybody know that. And I always say it's completely up to my sellers whether or not we should hold an open house or not. The benefit to me of an open house is it's an opportunity to hold a mini focus group, an informal focus group, talk to people who are actually looking at the house and get their unfiltered opinions. Most of the time, the feedback I get from buyers comes to me through other agents, and they'll be filled with agent speak, or the agent won't really have been paying attention to what they like. Whereas if I can talk to somebody for 30 seconds on their way out the door after looking at the house and say, what was your favorite feature about this house? What would you change? What's something that I haven't thought of that you really like about this house? And then maybe we can tailor our marketing of this house in that direction. And I've heard some really good feedback from people after they've seen a house that I hadn't thought of before, in terms of, before I had kids, I wouldn't have thought that a sloped backyard was that big of a deal. But if I hear it enough from people at an open house that, we really don't like that the backyard slopes toward the house because, our kids don't really have a flat place to play. Now I know that, okay, we're gonna try to minimize that slope in photos when we're marketing the house. And the other purpose, in addition to that open house, is that the timing of an open house works as kind of a milestone. If we're in a bidding war situation, multiple offers, to be able to say to other agents, okay, we're going to review the offers after the open house, so get your offers in before that. And it's a firm deadline, it's an understandable deadline, it's not an arbitrary number like, well, we're going to talk at 3 o'clock. I can say, I'm going to be at the house, the sellers are going to be away, they're going to come home after the open house, and we can talk about offers then, so get it into us before then. And these are the ways that I use open houses as a tool to help sell the house itself. I don't use it simply as a way to further my own business. To me, it's all about the client, it's all about selling that home.